Well, hello gang, how are we doing today? Good morning, bonjour, guten tag, whatever it is. Hi all.
Good afternoon, good
Good
evening.
afternoon, good evening. Well, we don't know what time of the day it is. I am Richard from the R&C Growth Lab.
And I am Carolynne from the R&C Growth Lab.
There you go. We are the duo team that bring to you business insight, business knowledge, help and advice to help grow and scale your business. So today we are talking about knowledge. Knowledge is power. Your brain is a sponge and it is ready to soak it up. So what are we going to do? How are we going to do that?
I think we'll read some books.
Yes, some books would be helpful. Podcasts, funnily enough, what are we doing right now?
Yeah.
We're giving you nuggets of information to
research
help.
on the internet.
Yes.
There's endless amounts of resources you can use to gain knowledge in whatever sector you want to research into.
Even people, that's the thing. Like in one of our other shows, we were saying to you, get to know people in your industry. So if you're like a sort of, one-man band, business that's reliant upon that, that solus person, even if you've got a team of 10 people and there's one person in there, there's the key person in that business. Take them out, the business fails, get to know other people, speak to people to help that business. This is what you need to do with this. You need to talk to people because talking makes you think of things. As you'll have seen from us on our shows, we talk, and while we're talking and bouncing things around, giving you nuggets of information to knock into the old wooden shell, it actually helps us think of other things, and it actually enables us to think of more shows that we bring to you. This is actually one of them from one of our prior shows, and we thought, what a great one to do, talking about how to gain knowledge. It's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think mingling with the right kind of people as well.
Yes.
Find your people.
Yes.
Find your people and hang out with them as much as you can. Yeah, it's networking, but it doesn't have to be serious networking. It doesn't have to be a business meeting. It doesn't have to be, a committee or something along those lines. It can just be you going out playing golf.
Oh yeah, perfect place.
With some friends.
Bingo.
And have a drink afterwards.
Not bingo, but I'm just saying bingo.
You could go play bingo.
You could go play
there
bingo.
You go. That's the nuggets.
Is that a good audience for you? That's the thing.
Why not?
Are people that play bingo a good audience for you?
Free time.
Yes, hairdresser. There you go. Go play bingo because that's the people for you. So there you go. Nuggets of information. We are bringing them to you. And every time she mentions something, this old thing up here, my brain is going at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and that is the entrepreneur in me. It gives me information. So go to play bingo because that's a great place for a hairdresser to go because you've got a fantastic captive audience there, guys. There you go.
Your brain works in the most weird places.
Mysterious
I started with golf because I'm thinking, golf people, it's not a cheap hobby. They've got money. They want to spend money in luxury kind of services.
Luxury cars.
Golf works.
Yep.
Bingo.
Hairdressers. I'm telling you, it works.
Hairdressers.
Trust me.
Or people that make bingo dabbers.
Yes, there you go. See?
Or paper
She's trying
printers.
to make it look like a phone now, you see, guys. She's like, this guy's a bloody nutcase. But anyway, it is about collaboration and it is about, knowledge is power at the end of the day. So the more knowledge that you can absorb and take in by talking to people. Is there local business meetings that you can get to, as in like breakfast clubs and things like that you can go to? Is there something like, it's like a business networking thing that we have in Hull, the Chamber of Trade? Is there a Chamber of Trade in your area? There will be one. Find out where that Chamber of Trade is. They do speed seminars quite regular at hotels in different locations in your vicinity. Go to them because it's great to speed network. It gets you to that point where you can do public speaking, which is what we're doing. We're basically public speaking, but we're just in front of a camera. That enables me to speak in public to people quite freely, quite openly. And the thing is, not everybody has got what we've got, which is to sit here and rabble on about a load of nonsense to our 3 listeners that we have. Yes, we actually have 3 listeners, guys. Yeah, we've got what a success story that is. Yeah, to our genuine 3 listeners. Well, no, we've got a lot more than 3, but we've maybe got 4, but it is better than 1 or none. So there you go. But knowledge is power, and the thing is, these sort of speed seminars that they do, they're really good because it's sort of preparing you, especially if you're in sales, and it's not everybody is cut out to do what we do, which is public facing, cameras rammed in your face, we've been on TV, we do everything, we've got, I've got the perfect face for a radio show. It's, it's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? So you've got to be able to stand in public and do this. So these speed seminars are really good for that because you're sat there with somebody else on the other side of the table. Instead of us looking at each other like this, we're literally facing each other like that. They're sat there, I'm sat here, and you've got to sit there and pitch your business to that customer in front of you, and then they're going to do the same. So you're literally in this very intimate setting, and all of a sudden you're with a total stranger that you've never met before. You've got to pitch to them. You've got and it's speed as well. I think you've got something like 30 seconds or 60 seconds to speed pitch. And then you swap to the next person. And there could be 20 people, that sat on that side of the table and 20 people on this side. So you've got like sort of 39 people that you've got to pitch to. What a great situation to be in. But again, you pick up so much knowledge and nuggets of information from that, guys, because you find out about all these businesses, what they do, how they do it, and how they make money as well. So that gives you some insight, because you could maybe connect with one or two of these people and they could become peers for you or coaches to help your business flourish, couldn't they?
Yeah, I think if that's not your thing, if that sounds way too intense for you, if you're not at that stage yet where you're ready to go meet complete strangers, find other things going on. Find people hold open days, for example. There's lots of events going on, there's shows going on. So I think that's a really good place to start, because you can go there, you can speak to people if you want to, you can hold back if you want to, you can just stand there and listen if you want to. So if you're not at that stage yet where you want the face-to-face interaction, especially the one-on-one, I think can be a little bit intimidating for some people.
Yeah, at the beginning.
So you can go to, or go to a seminar where you're just sat listening to somebody speak to you.
You might get somebody that sat beside you that then starts to talk to you as well.
Yeah, and then
so
you
it breaks the ice.
would mingle anyway. So yeah, those kind of things are really good. So open days and shows and stuff like that, and then you can choose. Sometimes you find a friendly face and you think, I can speak to them because they look just as nervous as what I'm feeling. So I think that works a lot better, and then you can start to talk, and then you get more confident, and then you're going to start to approach the people that are talking serious business in the corner. You're going to start. You'll feel more confident once you start to do these type of things.
The thing is, what you've got to look at is obviously husband and wife, and we went through that sort of selling process when we got together. Obviously, that's exactly what you're doing. You're selling yourself to her, and she's selling herself to me, not in a material, money way. It's like, she's trying to woo me off my feet, and I'm trying to woo her. And the thing is, we're all very, very good at that, of building that relationship with your loved one. So why aren't you doing that with peers? Obviously, not doing, getting intimate not with a relationship, you know what I mean? But you're still a relationship that you're building, and you're marketing yourself to that individual. So again, you're gaining knowledge because you're trying to find out, what is your favourite food? What is your favourite movie? What's your favourite flower? What's your favourite place? Where's your favourite destination? Where do you want to go? What have you ever thought about doing this? All these things I'm finding out because I'm thinking, I can do that. I'm going to win her over. I can take her here and take her there and buy her this and buy her that and do this and do that. Do you know what I mean? And it's the same situation, isn't it? But it's just in business, guys. That's all. It's just in business. But knowledge is power. There's so many things you could do to get information. You could actually listen to podcasts. Well, hey, what are we doing? You're listening to this, I hope. So yeah, well done for the 3 listeners. Now, it's that's giving you some information and some insight. And like we always say, if there is just one thing that you get from one of our shows, our case is sealed, our job is done, we have helped you. And now, even if that is just picking up the phone and ringing us and saying, guys, I love your energy. Do you know what? To me, that is success, because thank you, because I've made you make that effort to pick up the phone and ring me or Carolyn and say, I love your energy. You know,
I think charity events is another good one.
Very much so.
Again, if you're a
lot of money going around,
you're doing something good as well as good for yourself too. Yep. So you're giving to charity because you're probably paying for a ticket to get there and have a meal or whatever. It could be a charity auction.
Yeah,
they are really good
very
too.
popular. Yeah.
We've done quite a few of those in the past, and you do find that a lot of those people are business people. So a lot of those people, you know, if you can wear, even if you're wearing a branded
top or whatever,
bag or something with you that's got your company name on, they will ask you. We've been asked.
How many times has that happened to us?
Even around the supermarket, people will be like, "Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Can I just take a picture of your back, please?" And
and I'm like, do you want the front with a smile? You know,
it's bigger on the back.
Yeah, exactly, and it's got the phone number. So
the branding works a lot. But even just mingling with people at charity events, I think that's quite a good one to go to, because it is mostly.
There's so many things though, isn't there, that you can do where you can gain knowledge, guys,
and where you're enjoying yourself at the same time.
You're having
fun. It
doesn't
have to be always serious.
No,
you know,
it doesn't have to be serious. No.
Interactions, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, it can be fun.
It can be a lot of fun, and the thing is, you can meet some amazing people as well that you
wouldn't have met.
That you wouldn't have met, or even you're frightened to go and approach them, because these people, you could sort of, we go to business meetings and we go to seminars, we go to charity events. Some of the charity events that we go to have given us such great ideas to set it like we have done, with our Y Hub. So Y Hub, it's whyhub.co.uk. That is a free initiative that Carolyn and I have set up for our hometown, but that covers the whole of East Yorkshire, and it is to help school kids gain in knowledge about getting a job, about how to go through that interview process, and it's also to get school kids knowledge about how to start a business, the pitfalls to look out for, how to avoid them. But the thing from that, guys, you're probably thinking, how is that relevant and going to give them knowledge? How is yhub.co.uk knowledge for us? Well, it is because we meet other business owners from the whole of East Yorkshire, and there are some extremely wealthy people in this region, and we get to meet them, because the thing is, they're like, we want to be involved with this because this is helping the next generation, and that's what our company is about. We want to meet them. And the thing is, when they start talking on the stage, oh boy, do we pick up some information, don't we?
Yeah,
definitely. It is phenomenal just listening to these guys' success stories about how they've set their business up. The paths they've gone down, the setbacks they've had, the losses they've had. The thing is, an entrepreneur has had more failures than most people have actually started in business. That's the thing with it. But what counts is getting up and going again and learning from all that information that you had from that business when it failed. Your knowledge is power, which is the purpose of this video. Knowledge is power. Read books as well.
Yeah, there's many books. There's so many books. You can read the specialist books about the sector that you're working in.
Yeah.
Or there's general books. There's business books, and there's a lot of people that write these business books. Yeah. Some are very, very, very well known, like your Richard Branson's.
Absolutely.
And your Bill Gates's.
Who's Bill Gates? Do I know it?
No. But maybe if we go to more events,
you never know. You might meet him. Exactly. I think I know exactly who he is. He makes donuts, doesn't he?
Oh, the donut man.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the grey hair and the moustache.
That's it.
And the chicken drumsticks in his hands.
Yeah, we all know who Bill Gates is, guys. Microsoft. So there you go. And we all know who Richard Branson is. Virgin. What a great collaboration. Met that man, and he is a phenomenal. The knowledge in his head, on his shoulders, is outstanding. That guy, look how many businesses he's had that have failed, but he is out there pushing all the time, and still pushing now when he could easily be sat back doing nothing. But he is out there still grinding, doing work, going to meetings, going to board meetings, doing the stuff, signing the deals, clinching the deal. He is the man going out there, creating the content. He is the man meeting other people, getting knowledge, getting power, because knowledge gives you power. And that's what he's doing. He's meeting all these people because it gives him ideas for businesses, and it then gives him peers to talk to get nuggets of information, and it opens doors because it gets him into presidents, prime ministers, and everything else. And that is when real knowledge and power starts to become a huge asset to your business.
I think he's a prime example as well of having fun along the way.
Absolutely.
Like let's do it. One of his books. How many times have you seen that guy and he's not smiling?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He has always got a big smile on his face, even when things are going disastrously wrong. Like his whole island is coming crashing down around his ears. He's got a big smile on his face still.
Wiped out by, hurricanes, tornadoes, no matter what, tsunamis, balloons falling out the sky, and he gets back up and he's like, I broke 2 legs or whatever, and it's like, but guys, we gotta keep going, and it's like, nearly got killed today, but my God, that was a close shave. We gotta keep going, guys. Gotta keep smiling.
He gets out there, he does it himself. There's no Richard Branson stunt double.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It's him, and it's raw, and it's just him. Everybody knows him. We think we know him.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
Don't know him.
I've met him once, but that's about it.
But he's a very personable, likeable kind of person. There'll be a lot of people that don't like him just because he's rich or just because he's got things that we don't have, and it's not fair to judge people like that. But he's a go-getter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a go-getter. So I mean, you've obviously got the Nike book and things like that, Shoestring or something like that. It's called anyway. I can't really remember its name. I read it a while ago. You've got so many books out there, Robin Sharma. There's all stacks of them. Obviously, Jack Welch is another one, guys. There's so many. Dan Kennedy. Dan Kennedy's books are absolutely phenomenal as well. Just get out there, get them, buy them, get them on audio. Richard Denny, all these lot, get them on audio or whatever, through Spotify, whatever it's called. I listen to a lot of podcasts. Is it Spotify? It is, isn't it? Yeah, Spotify. I listen to a lot of podcasts on Spotify, and it's what gets me knowledge and information to do things, and that was exactly where I learned to do what I'm doing now, which is doing the R&C Growth Lab. When I first mentioned it to her, she was like, absolutely not, we haven't got time for that, but here we are, and you wouldn't believe where we are doing this particular one. You would be amazed where we have set this up and what we've been through to make this. We try to do these every single day. But let me tell you something, guys. If you want your business to succeed and you want to scale it, you have to ramp up what you're doing. You have to go hell for leather with everything that you're doing. And if you want to make podcasts like this, shows, whatever you want to call it, you've seen us on TV, you have to get these out like crazy. Get them out there, guys. Bang them out. Bang, 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 bang. Even if you have to sit for day after day after day and make like 100 of the damn things and then feed them in. But the thing is, with all those videos, some of them could be 30 minutes, some could be 40, some can be 5. The thing is, even a 10-minute video, break that down into small snippets of 15 seconds of, data of information nuggets that you can use. Nuggets
like the nuggets.
It's... What is it called when you're creating content? That's the word. My brain totally froze then. Content. You're creating content. Get that 10-minute video, break it down into 15-second content segments, and you've got some amazing content to put out there, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely.
And the thing is, that could be important little snippets of information that's knowledge, facts, and, proper information that's going to help people out there with those nuggets, as we call it. We like to call them nuggets, and because I think they are great little nuggets of information. Nuggets. They are knowledge nuggets. How about that, guys? That is a great little saying, isn't it? Knowledge nuggets. So get out there, because your brain is a sponge. The more you meet people, the more you talk to people, the more you read, the more you listen, the better you will become. I absolutely guarantee you. And if it doesn't have a positive impact on your business, I will be absolutely blown away. And I will be amazed.
Eat your hat.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to eat my hat. It tastes horrible. I had to do that once before. So I'm not doing it again.
You already ate it.
Yeah, I already ate it. But I'll tell you what, I'll eat some frog's legs. How about that? There you go. I must be hopping that. I do the jokes around here. It's one of my favourite sayings. But I know that's poor, wasn't it? Yeah, very poor. Yeah. Let me just nip on out and hop down the road and get out of here. I'm a good comedian. Honestly, she thinks I'm dreadful. She's putting this
Great
face.
stand up when you sat down.
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely, yeah. One step ahead of her, you know. Anyway, let's forget the puns. No, seriously, guys, knowledge is information. It's power. It's assets. It's everything. Because the thing is, once you get so much more knowledge in your head, it will make you talk and act differently to the way you do now. Trust me, absolutely, 100%, guarantee you, she is a living legend of that, because she would never, ever do this thing ever before. Now, she's rolling with it, and she's like, I want to do them on my own. And there are ones of her out there on her own. Now she's hungry, like a wolf, to go out there and do this, and do these information things.
I was going to howl then, but I won't.
No, we mustn't go doing that.
Like the wolf.
Yeah, but it's, she is literally like a wolf now. She wants to do these, and that is living proof that you can do them if you're put into the right environment and you're nurtured along. And that's exactly what I've had to do, is to nurture along with nuggets of information to help her to do this, to build confidence. And the more confidence you've got, guys, the more knowledgeable you become. So there you go. I think that is about enough for this particular show today. Whether it's morning, evening, afternoon, tea, dinner, breakfast, supper, no matter what it is, we love you guys. Thank you very much for listening to our show. You three listeners are very dedicated to us, and we really do love you. And thank you so much, because every day we get 3 inboxes and we reply to you, and we love you. Thank you. So that I am Richard. This is all about knowledge is power. There you go. Knowledge is power. There you go, guys. Success leaves clues. How about that? Successful people leave clues. Go read those books. Go listen to those podcasts. We hope you like our one. I'm Richard from the R&C
Growth
Lab. There you go.
And I'm Carolyn from the R&C Growth Lab.
There you go. So here's the usual, shameful plugs. Like, share, comment, subscribe, right up here, guys, or it could be over here actually.
I was going to say, are we doing this all the time?
Yeah, we do. So yeah, like, share, and subscribe, because we want to get more than 3 listeners. Yeah, wherever it is. So there you go, guys. Thank you very much. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.